Nora, Ronnie, Fausto, Gabriella. Those are just some of the names that drop by the star-studded red carpet tonight at the Fashion Group International's annual Night of Stars Gala, honoring artists in the world of fashion, business, and entertainment.
We're 10 years old this year, so a decade in, and really proud of what we've been able to build. My headspace then is very different from today. Back then it was to become the best footwear retailer in New York, and today we obviously do a lot more than that.
Tonight, it was Ronnie Fieg's night. At Cipriani's South Street at Casa Cipriani, the 37th annual red carpet was labeled as the Evolutionaries, with the honorees being a mix of international designers and other enterprising talents. But as Super Bowl champion Victor Cruz will tell you, you zone out everything else and focus on one thing: winning. And that is what Ronnie does. And tonight, he was being honored for just that.
The story of how we met is so indicative of the ethos and the character of his brand. I think he knew me a bit from the football perspective, but I think he really just wanted to get to know me at the time. He really wanted to get to know what made me tick, what was really on my mind, what did I love about the brand, what did I love on my initial walk into the store. He gifted me a pair of shoes and I walked out the store, we exchanged information. 10 years later, I was the best man in his wedding. It's been a pleasure to see him grow. It's been a pleasure to really just see the way his brand has taken off and see him kind of take these steps. And I just like to say to you, Ronnie, you know, I've never gotten an opportunity to be in this atmosphere to tell you these things, but you inspire me, man.
As the founder of Kith, the 39-year-old Queens native knows a thing or two about retail and what people want. As Ronnie will tell you, the 10th anniversary of the brand and its many retail shops is just the start of big things to come.
What you love between the ages of 13 and 19 is what you'll love for the rest of your life. What Kith is a combination of everything I loved in my life. I never planned on being a designer. I never planned on being a brand. The biggest thing I owned was my vision. Fast forward to now, and I can't imagine life anymore without the ability to create the way we do at Kith. I'm obsessed with fabrics, colors, textures, but before I even realized any of that, I fell in love with retail. For me, retail was more than a business. It was my window to the rest of the world.
It all began as a 580 square foot footwear annex inside the Atrium store in Brooklyn back in 2011, where Ronnie showcased sneakers from New Balance, Gourmet, Pro Keds, and Nike, along with Floorshine wingtips, Red Wing boots, and Clark's casual shoes. Then to a Soho location where shortly thereafter, number 80 of the New York Giants walked in one day.
I learned about style and culture through conversation and observation. In the end, experience is king. It always has been and it always will be. And I'm so grateful for the team that I've been able to build and the spaces that we've been able to build to bring people together and build community with like-minded individuals that all love product. I'm really blessed and thankful to get to this place because growing up in Jamaica, Queens, this is a very unrealistic dream that I had.
If you are wondering what those long lines are in the middle of the cold winter or hot summer on Lafayette Street and Bleecker Street, it's where young people camp out for hours to snag the latest shoe drops, as well as locations on Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn, West Hollywood, Miami Beach, Hawaii, Tokyo, and Paris. Don't forget about the inside shops at Bergdorf Goodman and Hirschleifers in New York, as well as Selfridges in London. Now with 8 flagships and 3 in-store shops around the world employing more than 400. Kith is a player on the field.
Kith means friends, as part of the phrase kith and kin, which means friends and family. So that's really the concept behind everything that we do. The motto is just us, and it's very family oriented, and it's fun.
A true New York City success story. Ronnie Fieg, the retailer of the year. This is Angel Pie.